You're watching Soul Sisters on Pure Soul, powered by Isaac Hayes on Dash Radio.
We're back. This is Soul Sisters on Pure Soul on Dash Radio. I'm Yama Brown.
I'm Heather Hayes.
And we have a special guest in the house, Mr. Scrapp
Deleon. Yo, Scrapp Deleon. Leave me alone. What's poppin'? What's going on? How y'all doing today?
We are doing well. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing excellent. I'm amazing. I ain't got to complain in the world. Y'all looking good.
Thank you.
So are you.
Looking good.
Yeah,
you ain't got to be macking me.
We were just admiring his abs on his IG page, y'all. Go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing but some sit-ups, you know. We built it. We ain't buy it.
Oh, please. Well, people like to buy it nowadays.
Man, I'm old-fashioned. I want to work for it. I appreciate the progress.
Yeah.
I like the steps it take to get to where you want to be. I don't like the cheat code.
All right.
Well, I work out, so I don't like the cheat code.
You work
either.
out too?
Yeah.
All right, give me some.
Yeah.
I actually developed a fitness program. It's called Way of Life Fitness. And kind of like, for some reason, I always say Billy Blanks, you understand? Because I'm kind of old school, so I be thinking about the old stuff. But did the whole little workout program.
Well, that's awesome. So that's awesome for African American men, especially when they get older with all the...
I actually did it for the women.
Oh, really?
My fitness program is geared toward the women because, the women are the ones that, go get the surgery and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to tell them, you don't need to do that. All you got to do
sometimes
is
that surgery be wrong.
Exactly. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff on the internet and on social media about young ladies that's been losing their lives from going up under the knife.
Yeah.
So, my fitness program is it's simple, 25 minutes. It don't take a lot. Just, incorporate it in your everyday life. I don't care what program you use. If you ain't consistent or dedicated, it ain't going to work.
Yeah.
So, that's awesome.
I love that.
Especially for our community.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, I got a chance to meet you for the first time at Jamal's event
Yes, you did.
For Easter, and that was amazing. That was really good, wasn't it?
I felt great and honored to do that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially with my conditions and circumstances with me just coming home from prison. So it was like just to be able to assist in bailing people out and returning them and reuniting them with their family. I was like, man, I felt good about that because I know how, I take that back. I had a lot of support in prison, but I know a lot of people who didn't have support in prison or may not have the funds to do the things that needed to be done. So it was just like when Jamal, Mr. Brown reached out to me and my teams got together, I was like, most definitely, I'm in all the way in. No, it was not even a second guess, no questions asked at all.
I think what people don't realize, and I mean, I know that they had a thing on BET about cash bails and stuff like that, but when I was speaking to some of the people that we were speaking to, just you're sitting in jail for this?
Yeah, these
for
was all
months. This is ridiculous, and you can't scrape. And some people don't have $3,000 or $5,000 to pull together to get for something so ridiculous.
Something so minor. Everybody that we bailed out was nonviolent crimes. So you talking about some people bailed $10,000, $5,000 for nothing.
It was nothing.
Suspended license, driving without license. You understand? You talking about real minor crimes. It's like we got way bigger issues out there, and you want to hold these people in the thing. But the prison system is $1 billion industry. So every day somebody is incarcerated in a county jail or prison, no matter where it's at. They get the prison I was in. They got $187 a day for every inmate. You understand?
It's a racket for sure.
So, it's a, once again, $1 billion industry. That's why there's more prisons being built than schools.
Yeah, which is a shame.
It is what it is.
Yeah, because when some of my friends have gotten pulled over for, weed possession, stuff like that. And when she went through it, it was really literally about the money.
Exactly.
It was about nothing else but you gonna pay this money, and they're making money off of it.
And that's crazy. Even when you think about it.
And everybody that's in jail for weed should be let go.
Exactly.
They making it legal. Come on, they should be let go.
Not making it legal. It is legal.
Yeah.
Right.
It is legal in some states. So it's like, how can it be illegal here, but then it's legal here? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy.
They're just trying to figure out a way to make money off of it. That's all.
If they don't have their hands in it, that's when they get mad.
Yeah.
That's when they get mad. If you even think about alcohol back in the day with the was it prohibition?
Yeah.
When they wasn't getting no money.
Well, they gotta tax it. They gotta tax it so they can make money off of it. And they haven't figured out how to control that industry. So when
that's
they can, it's gonna be straight legal everywhere.
Exactly.
That's awful. But I think that was an awesome evening. So we're gonna get into your business because are you from Atlanta?
I'm from Atlanta. My mother brought us out here when I was 5 years old. So I've been out here about 24 some odd years.
So I first saw you because, I have a segment on this show called Reality Roundup. So I watch reality shows. Of course, I first saw you on Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
So how did you get introduced to the reality show world, and how has it treated you? Do you enjoy it? Do you just like it? What are the things you like about it?
Because if we go back before reality TV, you were a rapper. You've done quite a few things with your brother and acting.
I mean, if we as far as reality TV, to be 100% honest, it was never like one of my interests.
Right.
It was not like I want to be a reality star. I wasn't like, okay, how can I be on Love and Hip Hop? To be honest, at the time, I was really in the street. I was hustling. I went to prison for drug trafficking, so that kind of let you know there. But when they reached out to me, I had already. Can I be honest? I don't be one.
We keep it real.
Right,
yes.
So when they reached out to me, I was already going through my legal troubles, and so my lawyer had already told me, like, listen, you got to go away. You understand? We don't know how long you're gonna go away, but you got to go away. At this point, it's just about getting you the best deal that we can possibly get you. So when they reached out, I'm like, okay, I'm about to go to prison. You understand? So it was more so a business move for me. Like, when I come home, I want to be set up and set my family up to where I don't have to do that no more. You understand? Because I'm already about to be taken away from my son, and I don't know how long I'm going to be gone. So it was more so like, okay, listen, this is your opportunity to do what every hustler really want to do, and that's get out the game. You understand? We all look for a way, and this was my way. You understand? And so for me, it was business. And, it's just me telling my story. If you look at it, they follow me going to prison. You understand? They follow me telling my son, Daddy got to go away. They follow me telling my family. So they really captured my real life. You understand? Right. So at some point, I feel like the people was going to find out who Scrapp Deleon was anyway. You understand? So here y'all go. That was me just giving it to y'all.
So would you ever, do we have plans to go back to music? Or?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I'm actually working on some music right now. I got an EP I'm working on. I ain't going to give y'all too much information, but I've been in the studio a lot. I'm working. And I actually didn't even incorporate that into Love and Hip Hop. Because I wanted that to be completely separate. Yeah. I didn't want it to just, look watered down and nothing like that. I wanted to stay just true to my craft. You understand? I didn't want to water it down and nothing like that. But I'm working. I've been in the studio a lot, and I got some stuff coming real soon.
Well, that's awesome. That's that's really how you were. If I remember correctly, that's how you were introduced on the show. I knew you were into music, even though that wasn't.
Actually, I don't even remember how I was introduced to the show.
I remember it has to do with Stevie J. And I knew it was
my brother. My brother, Dollar, God bless the dead, which, speaking of him, it's about to be marked 10 years since he has been gone or whatever. So that's kind of how they introduced us also. But long live Dollar. If it ain't about Dollar, what is it about?
Yeah. So I knew it was a music thing. Well, that's good that you're back doing. Is that your first love? Have you always done music?
I've always done music. Even when we was kids and jits, we had major record deals. We had 2 major deals. We were signed to Elektra and DreamWorks. Me, Dollar, and my little brother Saz. We was in the group. Probably we was extremely young, 12, 13 years old. Wow. So, this was, a long time ago. And so, things happened as time went on. And, to be honest, how I even got involved in the street was because I got accustomed to a certain lifestyle. You understand? From being a teen, you understand, and having a major record deal and, they flying us here, buying us this. And my mama was a hustler. So it was like, okay, I like this lifestyle. So when the music kind of fell off, I was like, I'm straight on, so.
What do you think, since you were because those days that was when people was really making some serious money in the industry.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. What do you think about the industry now compared to then?
I mean, man, time has changed so much. It's like I'm actually kind of behind time, just even with the social media and the internet. But right now, I just feel like now is easier for everybody to get a shot. You understand? It's like it's just. Everybody has a voice. You go on Instagram, everybody telling you about how they feel, their opinion, their day. And so the same thing with music. But back then, I think it was more so based on real talent. Yeah. And, everything seemed like it was worth more. You understand? Now, the attention span in music is extremely short. You drop one single, you better be dropping another one in 3 weeks. Yeah. You understand?
Yes.
So, I see people could live off an album for a year and a half. What? Easy.
Year, 2 years, easy. Now
2 years.
If you ain't dropping the EP album every other, you're gonna be like, oh, what happened to him? He was hot 5 months ago, 6 months ago.
But the kind of money, like the budgets, because I was a hip hop dancer and a dancer in videos and stuff like that. So the kind of money that people, they don't spend that kind of money on videos anymore.
Like I just said, back in the day, everything had more value.
Yeah, like they don't
You understand? Nothing holds any value no more. Like you can get a video model for $100.
And I wish I'd be like, how much?
You know what I'm saying? But even like I see people shoot videos with iPhones and little, simple cameras. So it's just everything has been made easier and more simplified. I don't care what part of the entertainment you in, you can do it, and it's easy and it's cheap. So that kind of, when things become cheap, things get watered down. Where is the what's the word I'm looking for? Rarity. Where is the needle in the haystack and things of that nature? So
I think the talent is there. I just think that even like you said, people have studios in their homes now. You can produce with one machine, and you don't have to play nothing. You don't have to really do nothing, but you can make a hit off of it.
Exactly.
And so that therefore, like back in the day with the LaFace and the Electra and Sylvia Ross.
Speaking of back in the day, who did you listen to growing up?
As far as R&B or just rap?
Well, R&B, tell us.
I mean, listen, actually, I listen to the same people. Like, every day I'm playing Tony Tone. I'm playing Sade. I'm playing Carlos Santana. I'm playing Erykah Badu. I'm playing Lauryn Hill. Yeah, I'm playing, exactly.
Oh, you like real music?
I like real music. Like, I was just listening to Anita Baker the other day, some Minnie Riperton. But as far as rap, I'm old school. I like Tupac and Jay-Z and Biggie and Scarface and Snoop Dogg and, Ross and Jeezy and Tip. I ain't really caught wave to the new,
You ain't listening to the mumble rap?
Yeah, exactly.
The mumble rap?
My ears just kind of stuck on what
Don't even act like that's not what they call it.
But actually, I'm not a big fan of the mumble rap, but I respect anybody doing what they gotta do to take care of their family.
Yeah.
You understand? So I may not like it to listen to it when my kids listen to it, but if this is how you gonna take care of your family, I'd rather you do that than be in the streets. any day.
But don't you think it's generational? Because I remember, like, I know my dad and I know your dad
used to hate the music y'all used to listen to.
Yeah, like when rap came out, my dad was like, what is that? Like, I used to rap. Well, your dad, not that kind of rap.
First of all, I couldn't listen to Natalie Cole. Let's not even go there with rap music. I mean,
you couldn't listen to rap music.
She can listen to James Brown and who else?
And James
your
Brown.
Daddy.
He liked certain people. Like he liked Hammer, and
he did like Hammer.
Yeah, he liked Hammer, and he liked Public Enemy.
He liked Public Enemy.
Yeah, he liked Chuck D.
Oh.
They sample so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he liked them, but
My dad liked Tupac. He was in a video with Tupac, so he liked him. He was
I remember meeting Tupac at Jack the Rapper one year.
Hold on. You met Tupac?
Yes.
Who was your father?
Just nobody. Just
James Brown. Oh shit. Man, I'm saying y'all are legendary. Why
do people do that every time you say something, Keita? And Keita she gets a kick out. You think it's hilarious?
I know she does.
Nah, y'all are from too fat. Y'all, I ain't even got to tell y'all about it. I ain't even got to go there.
It was crazy because we were going through the lobby and Tupac was there, and I'm like fanning out for real, like, it's Tupac. And my dad like, who's this young man? He's like, Mr. Brown. And my dad's just like, he just keep on going. And I'm like, for real? Like, I want to stop and talk to Tupac.
Oh, you ain't finna stop.
No. Just keep on going.
Can I ask a question? How did you two get together? Because that's interesting right there. I want to know that.
Tell me the story.
So I, like I said, I'm a singer and a dancer, and actually was with her. And I was approached young and this is when actually hip hop kind of came on the scene. And her father had actually gotten out of prison at that point and started a tour. And they had hired dancers from LA, like really, jazz dancers, but hip hop was really heavy and they needed hip hop dancers. And the person I was working with was like, well, they say James Brown wants some hip hop dancers.
Because he had done the song with Full Force, Can't Get Any Harder.
And Leaders with the New School.
That was the
song, that Leaders with the New School. He done a song. So he wanted to add kind of the hip hop element to his show. And they were like, well, y'all, and it was her, actually, it was funny. They were like, we're just going to go down to Augusta. I don't really know what's going to happen or whatever. And so I went down there and we auditioned and I never left. At that point, I got hired on the spot. And the funny thing is I used my mother's maiden name because I didn't want him to know that my father was Isaac Hayes. So then after about 3 or 4 months, we were doing a show in DC, and one of my sisters, my older sister, her friend, saw me and was like, that's Ronnie's, and she knew one of the background singers. And they went and told her father, and he called me in the dressing room like, Heather, why you didn't tell me Isaac was your daddy? I was like, because I wanted to get the job on my own. And then I became friends with her. She'd be out on the road with him. And so I became friends with her. And that was just...
So this is a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah. Long
20 years ago. Yes.
Yeah.
I must say y'all both look good for 20 years ago.
Yes. So that's how it happened. So I started working for her dad, and then we became friends and family.
I like that. I respect that y'all are even still consider friends and family and doing business together, because in this industry, in this day and age, friendship is always threatened by so many things.
But I think the thing is that we are we have lots of other friends that we're friends with. Ray Charles, one of Ray Charles's daughters, Millie Jackson's daughter, Otis Redding, Jr. Like all of us, and it's like it's a club. It's a special
like a little
club.
crew.
Yeah,
we're a little
but
crew.
the stories
Members
are
only
the
crew.
same. The stories are the same. Like people,
y'all can relate. Y'all resonate.
Yes.
Because and the thing about it is when you think about your son, when he gets older, he's going to be in a lot of ways part of that same crew, and it's difficult to be raised when your parent is in the limelight. So he's gonna have some challenges there. Probably more, because I never understand how some of these kids now with social media deal with it. I don't know that I would have survived. So when when I see people like you and other people that I know that they have kids, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, they actually battling something that y'all wasn't battling growing up before. For y'all to get like negativity or something, y'all had to run home and go watch TV.
Yeah,
right. You understand? Of radio stations, it was nowhere near as many as radio stations as it is now. Satellite radio, who was even thinking about that?
And it's instantaneous for them.
Now it's right at the hand.
Yeah,
you understand? So it's just like
it's gonna your child is now part of our club. So it's a difficult kind of thing. But we all when we meet each other, it's kind of like we've known each other forever, because we kind of can relate to that. How do you feel? How do you think you're going to? Or have you had to start to address that with your son? And how are you going to address it as he gets older?
You talk, as far as him just being, well, actually, this was crazy. He just asked me the other day, he goes to an Islamic school or whatever. And he was like, Daddy, everybody says your daddy's famous, your daddy rich. And he was like, what do I say to them when they ask me that? I say, well, number one, son, you tell them, yes, your daddy is rich. And then I said, number two, and he was like, well, what about when they ask you how much money you got? I said, you tell them that ain't none of their business. And then secondly, tell them if they base richness off of a monetary figure or how much money you got, they'll always be poor. You understand? Because we don't base it off that. We base it off, where you at spiritually and mentally, being in a state of peace. And so just even with that, I can already tell that he's already going through who gonna be my friends and things of that nature. But I always tell my son, be yourself. You understand? And don't be so anxious to find new friends, and be yourself, because, this is no shade to anybody. Eagles don't fly with pigeons. You understand? You got to be comfortable with whom you are, But my son is extremely smart. He only 7 years old, but he understands.
But isn't that crazy at 7 years old? And that's because of the instantaneous things of social media and television, how they see it. Because I don't know that, I don't think I understood that my dad was...
You didn't?
He understand.
I did.
And he really understand, when we be out somewhere, and, I don't love hip-hop, so I'm nowhere near, James Brown and Isaac Hayes, so I can only imagine.
But you got to think it's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and you're in Atlanta, and Atlanta's like a mecca, so it's still a lot of
Exactly,
heat.
You're right.
Yeah.
So, but he understand what's going on, but, I always tell him I'm your daddy first, so... Fame is really nothing. We don't even acknowledge that.
No,
I'm just a real popular person. That's it.
That's a good way. That's a good way to put it.
A real popular person.
Because I think it'll make it easier for him to, I think, adjust to it. For us.
I never let it get to his head. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, you've been on TV, but always remain humble. You know what I'm saying? Always remain humble, because just as fast as God to give it to you, he'll take it away. You know what I'm saying? But always remain humble, because you never know where you're going to be at what point you're going to be in your life.
That's right. Awesome. Great advice. That was one thing my dad always used to tell me. Humility gets you a long way.
Definitely. Humility gets you a long way. It open doors money can't, and other things can't sometimes.
Yep.
We're going to take a quick break, but we're going to be back. We're going to go out right now with McFadden and Whitehead and Ain't No Stopping Us Now, and then we'll be back.
We're back.
Soul Sisters. season, y'all can't know what we was talking about. We wasn't live. We wasn't on social media.
I thought you weren't trying to hide nothing. Don't get scared now.
I'm trying to hide something. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, you know what though?
Mike.
Women are the ones that hide things the best.
Yes.
Men are sloppy. That's why you got to watch out for women, because when y'all doing something, y'all know how to be real meticulous with the details and everything.
But I agree with that. I think most men are sloppy ass cheaters.
Yeah.
And you get caught every time. Women been cheating for like 5 years. You'll never know it.
And that's why when women cheat on men, that's why it hurt us so bad, because it's like,
it's blindsided.
It's like, and it's been going on for so long. And I know what women is like. Well, a lot of women I know, they just ain't going around sleeping around with somebody. So when they engage in something with a man, it's like, it was something about this man that they actually like. They have feelings.
Yeah.
But a man, I don't know her. I don't even know her name.
I know. I've had guy friends like, how you don't know the chick name? Damn.
So that's why it hurts a man.
Well, we know you're kind of like a dude, so that would be you.
Yeah, but she.
That was my past. Not now.
How far? How long ago?
5 years ago. No, let me stop.
Oh yeah, you like young men? You like?
What'd you say 2 years ago?
Oh, no, it was not.
No, because we were
Okay, so what age range makes you a cougar? How much older do you have to be the man?
Conversation.
We had cougars on, but they were dating babies.
No, they were not. You turned like 40-ish.
Okay. Okay, 40 if you're dating somebody, how old?
20-something.
They said 10 years, so I was definitely a cougar because I've definitely dated someone 10 years
So what's the
younger.
like 5 years? What does that make you?
5 is not cougar.
Yeah.
You just older than him.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 years. Okay.
10 years.
Yeah. Which I've never dated somebody 10 years younger than me ever.
I definitely have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like 15.
No!
13.
You the wild one. But Keita, you're an equal opportunity because you done dated some old men too. I'd be like, who is this old man?
Older or younger?
Okay.
So what type of man do you like? You don't like him your age.
Into your interview.
What?
You don't like him your age.
Oh, that's good. I do like men my age, but they have to have a.
Can y'all hear Keita?
Young spirit,
No.
testosterone, and all young.
I mean, that would be good. I like adventure. I like to do
Okay.
stuff, and I like to be.
But don't you think that's a lot of women? I think now.
Keita, you need to be on the mic if you're gonna talk, because our people can't hear you.
Yeah, they ain't want to hear this, you know.
Well, I'm getting to see. Scrap think he's slick. He's trying to get your business.
Right, he trying to deflect.
And I got a good memory, child. I'm gonna be like, what I'm finna ask?
First of all, you got a fan over here. She is religiously on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So
no, because I mean, I always liked the show, and I always liked your realness on the show. So, but this season, Scrap.
What's poppin'?
Like what? The ladies just love Scrap. What's going on with all your different love interests?
If you think about it, I've only had, and that word right there though, the love interest thing, like throwing that in a little prematurely.
Well, some of them want to cut you, so I'm gonna need you to get it together.
But I've only had interactions with one young lady, And
this season?
Yeah, this season.
No.
Yeah.
Well, okay, technically, but some of that stuff happened when it wasn't.
If you pay attention to, I've been getting a lot of backlash from my past. Things that have been happening.
Yeah.
I was gone for 3 years, so I'm still paying the debt for something I committed a crime. You know what I'm saying? I went to jail, but when I came home, I'm still paying for these old charges. I already did that.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I
think the thing is that people are wondering, has the behavior changed? Which, let me say this. First of all, I know for sure that we're not seeing everything, so I don't really indict people. Like I'm just asking you questions because I'm nosy as hell. But anyway,
right.
But the thing about it is that do you, because you came on the show with a few girlfriends, and then when you left, like, are you like going through that? Are you interested in settling down now that you've gone through?
I want to settle down. I want to have a family.
No, I mean seriously.
I'm being honest.
Okay, I mean, I just
Listen, I ain't never gonna say nothing I don't mean. I tell my son all the time, a man say what he mean and mean what he say.
Right.
So I do definitely want a family. I want to have a wife. I want to build a foundation. I want to, I'm raising men. You understand? So I want to, at some point in the near future, show my sons like this is how you treat a woman. You understand? And You know, I have not. I don't treat women badly at all. It's just that they kind of catch feelings a little sooner than I do. You understand?
And why do you think that? Do you think that's exclusive to you, or is that just a man-woman thing?
I think. Well, I can't speak about for anybody else. I can just say my experiences with women, and I know the effect that I have on them. And it's just like I'm just a little different. You understand? And that's just to be.
Well, I mean,
honest.
Why do you think it takes you longer, or is it longer to
fall? To fall,
yeah.
Because I don't actually. You know, I try to sit down and really evaluate that question. I'm a Pisces. You know,
You're in your therapist session with Heather right now.
I don't believe in zodiac though. I don't even get into that. But you know, it was a young lady I had years ago. But I don't know why it take me longer to really catch feelings. It's just I don't really know what it is. I have trust issues too though.
Well, let me ask you a question. Let's start the question with: have you ever been in love?
I definitely have.
Okay.
I definitely have. It ended. It ended on good terms, and you know, it was nothing bad.
So has it made you gun shy though? Because it ended, even if it was good, it still ended.
Gun shy, you gotta hit me to that
gun
one.
Shy means are you shy about entering into something or falling again for another woman?
See, with me is like I don't have like a guard up. You understand? I base everything upon chemistry. How do we interact with one another? Are we compatible? Like not just, you know, forget just even sexually, but just mentally. You understand? Are we on the same thought? You understand? So it's like,
yeah.
Of course, I like attractive women, but what's attractive to me? If I see one beautiful woman today, I see another one beautiful tomorrow. So you got to love yours. But my thing is just chemistry. That's the biggest thing, and I just really feel like I have yet to meet the one that just like our chemistry is like, damn, where you been my whole life, and then everything else, you know, falls into place. And so that's really what it is with me.
But how do you feel now that you're in the position and you have, you know, a certain level of fame and notoriety? Do you feel cautious as to when women do approach you, what do they want from you?
I mean, I've always been cautious, you know what I'm saying, due to the fact even when you be in the street and you hustling. You are already kind of like, you know. But yeah, most definitely. But I'm not judgmental at all, and I don't just have I do have like some shades on and kind of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for when you decipher, go through the BS or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But you know, who knows? Ain't no telling where I might meet Mrs. Right, or I don't like kind of fault my notoriety for women coming up to me or being attracted to me or want to get engaged with me because, okay, yeah, you know me from loving hip hop. That may just be the reason. That's what introduced us, but it may grow further, you know.
Yeah.
So, I don't really know.
I mean, I'm far more guarded, so I was like,
Well, and now that Heather has delved into your personal life,
it seems like my personal life really be on, on display a lot. So I ain't really
you probably used to it by now.
Especially with women, they want to comb through everything.
I be wanting to know, but this is the thing. I think if women even if I don't have to be trying to date you, I ask men lots of questions because I really want to know how their brain works.
And see, me, I'm completely transparent. I'm not shy. I tell people all the time I'm shy, but really I'm not. You understand?
But I don't think I think a lot of men, I won't say most, I don't think a lot of men are transparent. And I think that if like, for instance, I'm in a band, I sing with a bunch of dudes. So, and I'm on the road with her dad with a bunch of dudes, even as a young woman. So I was able to see and hear things that a lot of women don't necessarily see. And I'm like, child, that's game. Like, so, you know, and so with my band, they talk freely around me. And some of this shit makes zero sense to me, but it's how dudes think. And I think if women had the opportunity, as opposed to when you're meeting somebody, as opposed to you instantly trying to be in a relationship with them, become their friend, like really get to know how their mind works and how, because it's totally different. Like that book was written for a reason. Men are from women, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Like completely different. And you have a better understanding because then the expectation's not there anymore because they don't think like you.
I kind of understand because I was raised by women.
Yeah.
You understand? I have women in the household, so I know what it takes to communicate with a woman. And so when it comes to communication, I have no problem with expressing my feelings in the manner that's necessary. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I know women, it's not, well, anybody, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But women, you got to think about that even more.
Yeah.
You understand? Gentleness, compassion, tenderness, patience. It's certain things that a man has to have, you know what I'm saying, that's required to communicate with a woman. So You know?
All right, so I'm gonna flip the script a little bit because I'm definitely into philanthropy and giving back. That's me all day long. You came out, you were at Jamal's Easter bailout,
right?
And you also talk about what you're doing now. Of course, you're raising a young black man. Two. And so, what are you doing now? I know that you are probably embarking on something.
Okay, as far as just like giving back to the community.
Yes.
Well, actually, I visited a few high schools. And I've been speaking at high schools, and you know, when they come in, it's been like career day, and just come to the I can't think of the other purpose it was, but you know, they want to hear my speech, and I tell them I don't have a speech. You know, you can ask me questions, but my thing is, I like to be truthful and honest with the young kids, and I don't really like to sugarcoat nothing, because I know kids, the things that teenagers, things that I say may resonate with them faster than somebody from, just say, the government or political, you know, somebody, because I look like them, I dress like them, I talk like them, I'm from the same demographic. So I've been doing a lot of work in the community just with high schools in the inner city, and to try to hopefully teach them and tell them some things like, this ain't the road you want to go down.
Right.
You understand? Because they have a place to put you. They have a place to lock the key and throw it away and put you far, far where your family can't get to you and all of those things. Because, you know, it's unfortunate. Like, I just, my niece had a father, uncle, big brother day at school. And, you know, the school probably hold about 2,000 kids. It was probably like only 10 fathers there.
Wow.
You understand? So I always tell my mom, I say, my mama raised a nation. You understand? And it's not like me saying I'm gonna have a bunch of kids, but nieces, nephews, my homegirls that have sons, and so on and so forth, because so many homes don't have a father figure in the house for whatever reason. So I've been doing a lot of that. Last night, actually, it's Ramadan right now. If you don't know, I'm fasting. It's Ramadan. Last night, I fed 400 Muslims at the masjid.
Awesome.
So I just really been trying to have my hands really focused on the young and the youth. You understand? I'm trying to create not a foundation, but some type of program to assist convicted felons with getting jobs and housing, because it's extremely hard for us, because I'm a convicted felon, it's extremely hard for us to get jobs and housing with that F on your report card, meaning felony. And it's like, back in the day, I don't really want to get too political, but I gotta say this. Back in the day, when things were segregated, blacks here, whites here, and so on and so forth, you know, blacks couldn't do a lot of things. Now it's not blacks, it's felons can't do that. And who are majority of the felons? Black people. So it's like, you know, I'm trying to get the young people abreast of that. Like, it's not gonna work for you. The ending is not gonna be income.
Right.
You understand? The outcome is not going to be income when you in the street. So I just been trying to really do a lot of that.
But that's awesome. I think
that's
that,
so needed.
Yes. And you're using, like, you know, people say your pain is your power, or something negative you can turn into something positive. It's so needed. It's going to help a lot of, you know, people in our community. So kudos.
Yes. I like to see you keep on doing what you're doing, young man.
And also, I'm about to put, my bad, I'm stopping your chair. You know, that's when I get a bit aggressive and start to try. My bad. But, you know, Father's Day is coming up. I don't celebrate holidays, but, you know, this is a day where, you know, us as black men, we really don't get a lot of acknowledgement, because it's such a negative connotation when it comes to black men being fathers. So this Father's Day, I'm going to do something for the fathers. You know, bring your daughters, bring your sons, and just enjoy yourself. And I want to acknowledge you all and commend you all, because, you know, women, we know y'all go above and beyond. Y'all have been being mothers since y'all were daughters at 10 and 12, taking care of your little brothers and sisters. So I just want to do something for the fathers and pops that, you know, who do their job and really don't do it for credit. You know, because, you know, I'm a father and I don't look for credit. People all tell me all the time, you're a great dad. I don't really look for the praise, because I'm doing my job.
Right.
You know? So I just want to acknowledge the fathers that, you know.
Well, y'all stay tuned for that. So hopefully you post it on, you know, I know you're not big on social media, but post it on there so people know about it.
Most definitely.
Yeah, let us know. I'd like to be a
What's
part
up,
of
y'all
something
want to
like
participate
that.
or something?
Yes, of course.
Okay, we can help each other put it
We
together.
get our philanthropy on.
Now, don't let me hold y'all to that now.
Funny.
I will come.
I will come.
I'm not talking about just come. I'm talking about assist and putting to participate.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we sit down and bounce some ideas, what we want to do, whether it's a dinner, dance, whatever the case may be.
For sure.
You know? Okay.
Yep. We in it.
Y'all hear that? The Soul Sisters have just committed to the Father's Day program.
It's
that,
so
you know,
important, though. We both got fathers that were very strong men.
And we love that, you know,
Exactly.
giving back to the community. So,
we will definitely be
Jackpot.
there. Scrap, thank you so much for
appreciate
coming
y'all.
and
Thank y'all.
speaking
Thank
to
y'all for having
us
me.
and
I
taking
appreciate
time out of your schedule. We really appreciate it.
I mean, it was a no-brainer. I love to see beautiful black women doing their thing and sticking together because, you know, women empowerment is very important. You know, instead of, you know, that's one of the reasons I don't like social media because people spend so much time trying to tear each other down. And look what I got. You don't got it. You know, don't look what I got. Let me show you how to get it. Is the type of person I am.
Yeah.
You know, so I just like to see people stick together, especially our sisters, because, you know.
Y'all get his boys some more time on Love and Hip Hop. Get the good stuff out.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Something positive instead of them chicks fighting all the time, please.
Yeah. Y'all heard that?
All right, y'all. We're going to go out right now with Donny Hathaway in the Ghetto, and then we'll be back.
You're watching Soul Sisters on Pure Soul, powered by Isaac Hayes on Dash Radio.